Jane here. I promised a while back that I'd start doing some product reviews on some beauty and style products, and I'm actually going to get started and do one. This is my very first sort of video review, so if there's anything that you particularly wanted to find out about these products or anything that you'd like me to cover in future reviews, just tweet me or drop me a message. You'll be able to see all of my details down here somewhere, to let me know what you'd like to see in the future, and I'll make sure to cover that. So my first ever set of reviews have got a bit of a hand theme. I'm going to be reviewing the Mary Kay 3-step hand care. Interesting because I actually do suffer with some really dry patches, especially on this hand, so we'll see what difference it makes and I'll come and report back. Okay, I'm back. I have applied the Mary Kay hand treatment to my hands. There's 3 stages basically to the treatment. The first stage is a hand softener. This is kind of a weird waxy sort of formulation, and you rub it into your hands, and it says sort of make sure you rub it in between your fingers as well. This one, it's all meant to be fragrance free, but this one I have to say smelt a bit odd. I'm not quite sure what this stage is doing, whether it's got sort of acids in or something. I'm not quite sure how it's meant to be softening, but it smelt a bit peculiar. You then immediately apply the second stage, which is a scrub, and it is a really, really fine scrub. But to scrub that into your skin and wash that off, and then apply the final stage, which is quite a rich cream. All I would say is that the scrub and the cream, I would say the cream's the only one that's actually really fragrance free. The scrub again smelt a bit funny, to be honest, not particularly pleasant. Whether it's just because I'm used to really, really fragranced products, I don't know. So I've now been left with slightly sticky hands, actually. It's a really, really rich cream. It's meant to moisturise for 24 hours, even through hand washing. Whether this is just because it's left such a layer on my skin, I don't know. But my hands feel really, really kind of almost waxy. It's quite a strange sensation. And I don't think I actually, although I thought I had washed all of the exfoliator off, I've still been left with some granules on my hands. I don't know whether you can see that at all, but there are some granules. But I guess the real test will be whether my hands still feel silky tomorrow. When I say still, they don't actually feel particularly silky right now, they just feel waxy. So we'll see how they go tomorrow, and I'll update you and let you know whether they feel lovely and silky and whether it's been worth it. But at this point in time, I'm not enormously impressed, I have to say. Okay, so it's 24 hours later, almost exactly in fact, and I kind of have to adjust my review slightly of the Mary Kay 3-step silky hand system, because after 24 hours my hands do actually feel really soft still, and I've had a shower and I've washed my hands obviously multiple times, and they still feel really, really soft. And that waxiness actually went away. It did take a good hour for the waxy feeling to go away. They just feel very soft. And where I've got very, very dry areas, although it's not completely got rid of them, I wouldn't expect it to, it is definitely improved. So it's a bit of a mixed review really, because the long-term results are fantastic, but it wasn't the most pleasant thing in the world to use because of the smell and the really odd waxy sensation. So that's kind of my opinion on it. I will sort of leave you to make your own decisions. If you can get over the waxiness and the smell and you really are looking for a long-lasting hand treatment, then it's probably very good. But if you actually want to enjoy the kind of pampering session, which I suppose most people do, that does let it down a little bit.